Untitled Tarot, and today I'll be doing the Earth sign readings, okay? So this is in particular the Taurus reading. So this is for anybody who has any placement of Taurus in their chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it is important for you to use your own intuition. And with that, let's get started, my gorgeous Tauruses. Yes. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses. And you have the Seven of Cups. Thought I heard stuff. Seven of Cups. Okay, that's talking of spoiled for choice, as Minopan says. Then you have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. King of Chalices. This is the Six of Chalices. This is the Seven of Chalices, and this is the King of Chalices, followed by the Six of Chalices, followed by the Five of Chalices, and the Knight of Swords, as well as the Emperor, followed by the Ace of Swords, the Lover's card with with both genders on the card, right? As well as the Four of Chalices, the Temperance card, and the Ace of Wands, as well as the Ace of Chalices. So, as I was saying, the next card is the King of Cups, right? King of Chalices. Excuse me. So, as you can see on this card, the King of Chalices is a water dragon, right, from Chinese lore. So, this individual usually has complete control over his fluctuating emotions. I mean, from what I've seen, I might be wrong, but in movies they don't portray water dragons as people who have, like, not that I can talk about it, but, like, I generally see dragons as either extremely mad or extremely calm, cool, collected, right? Who are mature beings. So it really depends. But usually the King of Cups indicates a person who is in charge of their emotions, who is mature, who is, who has gone through the motions of the ocean in this case, and who has come out on top. Now this is the King of Cups, right? King of Chalices. This is an individual who has complete control over his emotions, who does not allow them to sway him in any which direction. He's stable in his decisions. And the next card being the Six of Cups, Six of Chalices, this talks about something from your childhood, something from your past that is returning. So this might be an ex coming back, or this might be like an older brother, or someone who you see as an older brother, and someone who sees you as a younger lady, right? So because of the individuals on this card, we have a male individual and a female individual. So the male individual seems quite like he's in his mid to early 30s, while the lady seems like she's like teen to young adult, like 20s, early 20s, early 30s type of thing. So this is to be taken with a grain of salt. I see it's something that reminds you of something from your past, makes you feel safe, is what I'm getting. Now, the next card being the Five of Chalices, would indicate that whatever it is, it's worrying you, right? because the Five of Cups generally is that someone who is unable to see, well, in front of him he has 3 filled cups, but behind him he has 2 standing cups. So he is like mourning the passing of those 3 cups, while there are 2 behind him. And not only are there 2 behind him that are still standing, but there usually is a road that will lead you to a bridge and a castle, right? That's generally the picture. But in this one, this person is just seeing it. They are at night, right, with the moon shining bright in the sky, with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thoughts that are like out to get her. I mean, there's one holding a knife and being like, yes, I will kill you, type of thing. So someone from your past might return, but I feel like that coming of that person is accompanied with a lot of worry, doubt, and fear. And that is why I feel like you're going to knight the swords out of this. Meaning, I feel like you are going to try and quickly go in and out and be like, okay, I'm coming in to see what's up, and then I'm leaving because I don't want to mix up with this type of energy again. I feel like it's more rash. It's not very thought of. It's more like you don't want to spend too much time in hopes to not fall for something again. It's like it's a protective, it's a defense mechanism is what I'm getting. So you're avoiding this because of something that hurt you in the past. Now this might be you or the person that you're dealing with, so place it where it applies. But whatever it is, you have decided to be the emperor of your life, and you are in charge, and you decided that this person is a nay-nay. Oh, hail to the nay is what I'm getting. No. Really no. Right? But I feel like when you stand up and you're like, no, I am the emperor of my life, and I say nay to this shenanigans, or this individual coming back from my past who, I don't know if they did you wrong or you allowed them to do you wrong, because I was in a similar situation, and instead of putting all the blame on him, I took the blame on myself, and it was like, okay, because I felt this was the first time I felt this way, I allowed it to happen, and I let it go on a little too long, so I have part of the blame, it's stuff that happens. But I feel like this indication that you are going to take some of the responsibility is a new concept for you with the Ace of Swords, which talks of, something new, a new idea, a new concept, something that you're working on, and that you are allowing into reality. Because when you take a little bit of the responsibility, that will allow you to then be more proactive in the corrective measures that need to happen in order to not correct, but to live a better life, And then the next card is the Lover's card. Now, the Lover's card, as I did mention, we have 2 genders on this card. Not just one, but both. Right? Which would mean that, okay, so this is a new idea, and what I'm getting is that you are attracting your vibrational match. Not necessarily your, you are attracting your vibrational match, meaning the person that, you have 2 puzzle pieces, and the 2 puzzle pieces fit well together. Okay, now it doesn't matter what gender they are, it doesn't matter anything. All that I know is that now there's something within you that has shifted, and that shift has allowed for a new type of individual to come into your reality. And I feel like this type of individual will be better suited for you in the long run. Okay? This is what I'm getting. Now, the next card is the Four of Cups. 4 of Chalices. And the 4 of Chalices talks about someone who is not completely content with what they have, right? Because the 4 of Cups generally depicts 3 cups there, and the 4th one that is being handed through the sky, right, with this magical hand. Except the person, none of them have fallen, except this person is spending too much time pondering about that one cup that she has her eye on instead of spending time with the 3 cups she already has, right? Now, this is just someone feeling bad, and the interesting thing is that there are three apples in the tree. And if she looked up and if she picked those apples, I feel like she would be very content and very happy with the apples that she has received from the universe. But because she has cut herself off from the amazingness that is already given to her in her reality on a daily basis, she is going to keep herself in this brooding type of energy. Now, the next card is the Temperance card. The Temperance card is Sagittarian energy. Now, this would indicate that there needs to, well, this is Temperance, right, which is what it's called. The Temperance is mixing two things together to make something else, something more beautiful, to come out of it. And I feel like, yes, so instead of just concentrating on that one idea of, I don't have my 4th cup that I've been wanting for so long, and instead of wondering about that, this cup is saying, try to mix what you've been going through with what you already have, and something great will come out of it. Something better will come out of it. Okay? And that is something more pleasing will come out of it at the end of the day. And with that thing being, that pleasing thing that comes out of that mixture that you are making will be the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is what am I talking about? The Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a new idea, a new concept, something new, a new action that you can do, that you can partake in, that will basically get you closer to your happy ever after, or that will help you complete a objective of yours, is what I'm getting with this Ace of Wands. Now, the next card being the Ace of Chalices, okay, this just says that Ace of Wands, that new idea, that new concept, that new thing that you can do, is basically allowing you to tap into your a new emotion, a new pleasing emotion, something that will give you so much joy and bliss from within that it will be that you will not return to your past way of thinking. Yes. So, my gorgeous Tauruses, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous Tauruses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye! Hello, and welcome to Untitled Chapter, and today I will be doing a reading for Virgos, okay? This is for any placements of Virgo you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because everyone knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention, I use Star Spinner Tarot. I'll also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Virgos, please come forward and share what they should expect, because I have Virgo in my chart, what we should expect for the coming week. These angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, and we got the 9 of Wands. Feeling like you have a lot on your plate, not knowing what you need to do next. You're like, why me? Right? With that vocals. Right? Why am I left all alone defending all these wands? Why? Which might give way to the 5 of Chalices. followed by the Five of Swords, followed by the Ace of Cups, followed by the Tower, and the Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Chalices, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Followed by the Lovers. Lovers, the Five of Wands, the Star, and the Ten of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, Queen of Chalices, excuse me. Okay, my gorgeous fellow Virgos, my gorgeous and fellow Virgos, let us begin this reading. Yeah. So we are talking about the Nine of Wands. Now this is, you feel like you are left alone defending all these wands, and you're like, damn, slut, man. Why do you leave me? Why am I the one protecting all of these? Why? And that might make you feel like Five of Chalices, make you feel like there is no good thing coming. Well, actually, if you look at this card, it's like a continuation of this. It's sad and broody. Why are you here? I will kill you. I kill you till you die, huh? Is what I'm getting. Now, the next card being the the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is someone who is deceitful. They are basically stealing your swords. They're just like, yeah, I'm coming to pick up the rest of the swords that I let you keep. They're mine, even though you bought them, but they're mine. I'm stealing them, and you got nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. And you're like, hello, they're my swords. What the F? Right? But I feel like you won't really dwell on that. You'll be like, okay, that idiot just stole my swords, and what I should keep my focus on what I actually want to create. What do I want in my reality? Maybe those swords had to leave for me to attain my happiness. Maybe, I don't know, maybe someone else needs them more than I do. Those swords are decorative, even if their use is not for decoration, but, I mean, maybe someone else has better use for them, and them leaving my life was for my best and highest good, right? And so that is why you are falling in love with a new idea. Like, okay, if I didn't, those swords were meant to be in my life, they would have stayed. So, seeing as they left, they are not meant for me. So, bye! On to the next. Right? And I feel like the next card is... Why? Why would we want the... Why are we... Okay, so I feel like instead of like being heartbroken about those five swords, right, you are actually trying to fall in love with a tower moment, or you're trying to fall in love with tower moments, meaning that you are finding the positive side in any tower moment, so that whenever tower moments occur in your life, you are now better equipped to deal with them, so that whatever happens, you can find something of benefit that you can, you can use to prosper from. In this case, we're talking about strawberries, but it could be anything, because in any situation, the only difference between a failure and a pass is your perception. You change your perception and you change your viewpoint, you change your viewpoint, you change your reality. what I'm getting. Now the next card being the Ace of Swords, alright, that is the new idea that is coming, that is being born from you, and that you are utilizing to better your circumstance. Now, on next card, when I said better your circumstance, because this card could be the way you thought about stuff prior. The Four of Pentacles, right? Four of Pentacles, not being happy with the three you already have. You absolutely want the fourth one, because generally the Four of Pentacles is being the miser card, being mine, right? Trying to keep them all to yourself. And in this card, the way I see it is more like you wish, it's like the Four of Cups type of energy. You wish for that fourth pentacle. You're not happy with the three you already have. You know? Why do I have just three? I could have four. This even could be Rapunzel, right? Because of her long hair. I mean, I don't know how someone would climb up on just that, but I'm just saying. Now, the next card, being the Two of Swords, I feel like this Rapunzel type individual is between two ideas, two thoughts, two concepts. She's like, should I be happy with the three I have, or should I want the fourth one to complete my set, right? What should I do? So she's stuck between two ideas, and these ideas are all about potentiality, is the word that's coming to my mind. What do I mean by potentiality? It's the possibilities. Seven of Cups, 7 possibilities to choose from. And the potentiality, she is wondering about the potentiality of the fourth pentacle, and she's stuck between two ideas. What should I concentrate more on? The potentiality of one idea over the other, and the potentiality, not only the one idea over the other, but all these ideas put together. Which one should I pick? Huh? What should I do? Where should I go? What's the best I can do in this situation? Huh? In order to manifest the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is the new idea, it's the new concept, it's the new something that will get you, allow you to go on your path towards creating the Four Pentacles that you will keep as a miser. I don't know why that's coming up, but whatever it is. Okay. I feel like if you don't concentrate on the fact that you have a new idea that could lead you to many different things and that you can choose from, instead of worrying about which one to choose, concentrate on the one that's best for you at this point in time in your life. That is the way that you will avoid heartbreak with the Three of Swords. Right? The Three of Swords talks of heartbreak. And so if you don't rationalize a bit this decision that needs to be made, I feel like it will break your heart. Okay, so next card is the Lover's card, which you have two genders on this card. Now, this would mean a choice needs to be made. And so if you don't make a choice about what you are going to continue and follow on and what you're going to decide to stick with, right, in the Ace of Swords, it will ultimately lead to the Three of Swords, right? If you don't watch yourself, watch your thoughts. And not only will that be a heartbreak, but it's like goes one step above, which is the Five of Wands. And in this card, the Five of Wands, as you can see, has pierced someone through their heart. And it's not just one, wand is 5 wands, and so you are in the fetal position. Someone is in the fetal position. If this is not you, this is someone you're dealing with. Someone is so heartbroken that they feel like they need to, roll up in a ball, which just made me see a image of a armadillo protecting herself. But from what? From her own choices, which would mean that this pain was self-inflicted. And the beauty with self-inflicted pain is you have complete control of stopping it whenever you want. Okay? I know it's easier said than done, but it is possible, especially with the Star card, which is Aquarian energy. Well, first of all, you have Gemini, and you have Aquarius as well. Yeah, I don't know what the Tower is. That is also a major arcana. Now, the Star card is, as I said, Aquarian energy, which talks of hope, promise for the future. So, I mean, you possibly might be currently feeling, how should I say it? Feeling struck by 5 wands and feeling like you need to be in the fetal position because you have been hurt beyond imagination, but whatever that is gave you a new spark of an idea that gave you some hope for the future, right? With the Star card, which might seem like a lot of work, a lot of actions need to be taken, a lot of changes, a lot of shifts that you are not necessarily ready to make. But if you are nurturing and if you allow yourself to feel all the emotions and allow yourself to be, like in French we say bercé, lulled by the ocean waves and be comforted by that lulling, I feel like you will be able to get out of this feeling like there's too much to do and not enough time. I think that what you're going to do when you cuddle yourself, when you hug yourself and you give yourself the love that you deserve, and when you love yourself, I feel like that is going to give you a new spark of an idea with the Ace of Swords, which is going to tell you to, yes, you do have a mountain of stuff to do, but if you break it down into multiple stuff to do, you'll be able to complete this challenge, and you will be able to make this Wall of Wands a thing of the past. Okay, and you'll be able to manage it. Okay, because what I just saw is that these are plants, right? And there is a water bucket, a water can or water. She's got this thing that she used to water these plants. And so these are the things that you paid attention to. These are the things that you gave water to, water, planted, whatever. So this is ultimately the consequence of your actions. So you have planted these seeds, you have watered the plants, you have seen them grow, and they have grown so high at this point that you're like, oh my god, how am I going to take care of this? I have not pruned. I should have pruned. That is the step that I forgot to do. So I should prune more often. So I know what to do next time. I'm deciding to plant these plants, but at this point, I can't even reach the top. What am I supposed to do? But if you stay in the Queen of Cups energy, you will definitely be able to see it that this project gets done in the best way possible. Okay? So, my gorgeous Virgos, this is what I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that, that is all that I have for you guys this week. And with that, I wish you guys a great and awesome week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye, my Virgos. Hello, and welcome to Titanium Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Capricorn, okay? This is for any placements of Cap you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many of myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the deck. I use Star Spinner Tarot. I will also mention when it's important for you to use your own intuition, and with that, let's get started. So, first card, the Chariot, Cancer energy. Ooh la la, I love it. Then we have the Wheel of Fate, which is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. Two majors from the get-go. Then we have the Seven of Chalices, Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coins, the High Priestess, which is the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Star card, Aquarian energy, the Knight of Swords, the Empress, the Five of Swords, and the Moon, and the King of Wands, okay, and the Three of Coins, and the King of Cups. King of Chalices. Excuse me. So, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies, I have 3 placements of Capricorn in my chart. Let us begin. So, we start off with the Chariot. You have done something that you have stayed dedicated to and determined to manifest, and it is now becoming manifest. Okay, with the Chariot card, which is Cancer energy. Then you have the Wheel of Fate. Now, the Wheel of Fate, as I said, is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck, which talks about having things turning in your favor because of all that dedication and self-discipline that you had. Now, due to that same dedication and self-discipline, you now have a variety of choices to pick from with the Seven of Cups. This is being spoiled for choice. Because you did the right thing at the get-go, you are now manifesting what you actually, things that are more in alignment with you than not. And the next card is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, okay, talks of, as you can see on this card, waiting for something to happen. This is, usually it indicates a work in progress. It's something that you have been working on, that you've put in all your time and effort in, but that you are very dedicated to, and that you are, you want to make sure that everything is just right. Because with the High Priestess, which is Piscean energy, okay, you are either learning how to use your intuition, or you are using your intuition in regards to this thing. This thing that you're waiting on, that you planted and that are now like bearing fruit, that work in progress. You are gaining you are gaining an intuitive perspective in regards to it, right? Then you have the Ace of Swords. Now, that intuitive process is going to allow you to have a new idea in regards to how to continue working with this. or what the next step should be, if that makes any sense. So that intuitive nudge is going to be so outlandish, so out there, that I feel like you're going to need to take a little moment to fully comprehend it, to see what it actually means. Because, or else it will just be like, what am I supposed to do with this type of thing, right? The Four of Swords. Then you have the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands talks about waiting for something to come in. So I feel like, so you have that idea and you go within to figure out what it is, and then, so once you understand what it is, I feel like it's going to tell you to just wait. Wait for the right time, which in some schools it says that there will never be the right time, but I feel like there'll never be a right time to start, but there will be a better time to begin. What was that? I'm going to write that down because it just sounds too awesome not to. Alright. Now, what I'm getting from that is that, so you might have, basically when you, what it says, there isn't a better time to begin than now, and then you start preparing, right? Preparing for that moment where something says go, and then you can just go. You know what I mean? Yes. I hope you understood. If not, just ask questions and it'll be my pleasure to answer. Now, that was Three of Wands. You're just waiting for something to come in, and that's when, or was this a star? Well, in any case, you have to go with it. So yes, as I was saying, so you're waiting for the right, that's what it is. There isn't a better time to begin, wait, right? There isn't a better time to begin than now, and there might be a better time to start, right? So you're waiting for, you are preparing yourself for something, for when it comes in, and when that thing comes in, you'll be able to start right off the bat, is what I'm getting. And so as you wait for it to come in, you are hoping, wishing, optimistically looking out for it, and you are completely happy with your current, with what you are preparing in order for it to like become bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Now, the next card, being the Knight of Swords, would indicate that once this does come in, I feel like it's going to be so quick and so fast, they won't be able to think twice. They'll just have to go, 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 right? And that's why all this preparation was needed, so that you can quickly and effectively create whatever it is that was meant to be created with the Empress card. Now, the Empress is the all four queens rolled into one. Generally, she is always pregnant on the tarot cards. In this case, she's not, but she's holding a wheat stalk, I think, stalk of wheat, which is very nourishing, and so that is one of the things that the Empress does. She nourishes, she creates. She is basically the foundation on which anything is created, right? So the Empress is the creative energy, while as the Emperor is the manifestation energy, if that makes any sense, right? Yeah. Let me just write that down. I feel like this will be important later. Manifestation. Empress. What's the word? Creative energy. Creative. Okay. Yeah. So now the Empress talks of, as I said, creative energy. Now the next card is the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords indicates someone doing something dirty, going behind your back, stealing your swords, and just coming up and what I'm getting is maybe you are seeing them stealing the swords, and you having popped up and then seeing them steal your swords, you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna sue you, or I'm gonna report you to the police, and they're like, nah, you won't. Okay, that is odd. Now the next card, being the Moon card, which is Piscean energy, would talk about, I feel like this individual, okay, feels like she is hidden. But the thing is that the Moon talks of something that is hidden coming to light. And so, or has this person been stealing for you for a while now, and you haven't caught them yet, so she's like, nah, she doesn't know what I'm doing. They don't know what I'm doing, but something's going to come to light, and you're like, caught you in the act, yeah. And following that, you have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is someone who knows what needs to be done, does it, and then reaps the rewards of having done that thing that needs to be done. He's in charge of all his actions. He's in charge of what needs to get done next. And so you confronted this person, and you're like, I want my swords back. And then when they didn't give it to you, you went to the authorities, and you're like, I don't know why I said, but my swords someone stole my swords. And so then those swords were returned to you. What am I? It was the King of Wands. Now, the next card being the Three of Pentacles, which in this image is a wish being granted, because you have a genie coming out of a lamp. Right? And so I feel like once you do get your swords back, I feel like you are going to want, what you will work on and what you're wishing for is a way to make sure that your swords are kept safe in your care. And so that is what you're wishing and hoping for, and that is what you are working towards. Now the next card is the King of Chalices. Now the King of Chalices, alright, is on this card, it is a water dragon from Chinese lore, right? And so this individual is completely in charge of his emotions. He not only is in charge of his emotions, but he has a way he carries himself that demands respect, that demands that you listen to him and whatnot, because he's had a lot of life experience, a lot of emotional life experience, so he knows what he's doing, is what I'm picking up on. Now, so either this wish that is going to be granted by this genie is going to teach you a lot of lessons, a lot of helpful lessons, that, or it is going to allow you to amass some type of self-respect or exude respect in regards to in regards to your interacting with others. You won't necessarily need to do it, you just will exude this self-respect, this type of energy that completely does not leave any doubt in anybody's mind, but to pay their respects to you. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, ask away in the comment section below, and it'll be my pleasure to answer it. So, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Cappies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!